and welcome to our special webinar today. All of our webinars are special if you have not noticed. Today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be starting the end of the year promotions and trainings and everything like that. Now, for the end of the year, what I decided to do is give you guys some tips that will help you in the beginning of the year. So for those of you who have a New Year's resolution to finally make money online, type New Year's in the box, and let's get the show on the road. Now, today's title of this training is how to make an extra $500 a week in 2019. I want you guys to answer how you would feel if you were able to make an extra $500 a week in 2019 with affiliate marketing. If you'd feel good, type good. If you'd feel bad, type bad. But I know from my research that the average American household, the world would change for them if they had an extra $500 a month, let alone $500 a week. So if we could show you guys how to get this, I think it'll really help you guys understand how this stuff works and help you focus and get your mind in the right place. So type that in the box. Say, a lot of people are saying they'd feel good or great or wonderful if they had an extra $500 a week. Now remember, that's an extra $26,000 a year. That means you could go pay for a car cash. You could pay your mortgage without having to worry about it, just out of your affiliate earnings, or whatever it is that you have. Most of the things can be solved with this issue. Really cool. Or if you're like me, I think that would cover the private school tuition for my kids, which is kind of cool. Now, we're going to show you how this stuff works. I've been doing affiliate marketing for over 19 years now. I've been making a full-time living for those 19 years. I actually went full-time in 2001. I think the month I started my business was in March of the year 2000, and we were kind of going full-time then, but I wasn't making enough to call it full-time, but I was making, $20,000 a year, $30,000 a year, something like that, my first year. Now, a lot of people ask me, they say, Marcus, how long did it take you to get profitable? And I said the first day. And what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how to be profitable the first day, why that works, how that works, and what you need to understand to be able to make this stuff happen. Because I believe that every single person on this webinar, every single person listening can get the results that they want if they focus enough. There is no difference between me sitting here and you sitting there. Nothing at all. The only difference is I have some knowledge that made it work. Now, the cool thing is with the internet age, I have another business where I actually sell my knowledge to you, right? So you can actually buy that knowledge. You can buy that experience, which is worth its weight in gold. What would it be worth to you to hear about the 19 years of struggle, the 19 years of the things that went good, the 19 years of things that were like, oh, wow, that worked way better than I thought, and the 19 years of, hey, that didn't work so good at all. What would that be worth to you? I know for me, it has been worth close to, maybe over, I haven't done the math yet. It's been a while since I've done the math, but I think it's over $8 million so far over the course of my internet marketing career. Some years have been better than others. This year has been one of our good years, right? It's actually been a pretty good year for us. And we're going to break it down and show you some of the things that have made money. So we're going to show you inside the sites. We're going to show you inside the things that work, inside the things that don't work, and we're going to show you what's going on. And we are going to talk about how to make that extra $500 or more per week. Now, I got students that are making $500 a week. I got students that are making way more than that. And the majority of students never make anything. We're going to talk about that as well, because I think that you can learn a lot more from your successes or your failures than your successes. And also, I heard it said that a wise man learns from the failures of others. A smart man learns from their own mistakes, but a wise man learns from the mistakes of others. So can you learn? Are you open? Are you ready to make this happen? If you're ready, say, Marcus, I am ready. Type that in the box. I want to hear it from everyone, and we're going to dive right in and talk about this. Now, you're going to notice here that I have it broken down for you. If you want to make $500 a week, that is approximately $71 a day, or approximately $2.95 per hour. Very important to look at, because once we break this down, it becomes a lot easier. If I told you, hey, you know what? I want you to make $26,000 a year starting right now, you'd probably freak out and be like, Marcus, I can't do that. I don't know how to do that. I don't know. But if I told you, hey, you know what? Today, I want you to make $71 a day. I don't care what you know. I don't care what you think. I want you to figure it out. I want you to do it. That's a lot easier goal than saying, hey, you need to make $26,000 a year. So what I like to do is I like to focus on the small goal. I like to focus on the little thing that I can do, because now I know, hey, if I need to make $71 a day or $2.95 per hour all day, every day, right? Because our sites don't take days off. They don't have weekends. They don't like go to lunch. They're always there. Once in a while, they're down. Like last night, one of my sites had an issue for a couple hours, but it came back up. Other than that, these things are working 24/7. It's like having an employee that it just works all the time, right? And they don't even ask to be paid sometimes, which is pretty cool. Our websites, not our employees, always pay your employees. Very important thing to do, right? So we're going to look at that. All right, so if we want to do this, we have to look at what do I want to do? Do I want to sell a web hosting package? Do I want to get a couple people to buy a ClickBank book every day? Do I want to sell maybe $1,000 membership thing for where I get $1,000? Maybe do one of those every 2 weeks or something like that. What is it that we need to do to get where we want to go? This is the most laser focused thing that you need to focus on. If you are not focused on what you're going to do, if you're too busy looking at how do I build a website? How do I put this little spinny thing on my website like Guru number 5 had? And obviously if Guru number 5 has the spinny thing on his website, it must work. All right, that is just hogwash. That is bull. You have to look at what's going to work for your market, and here is what's going to work. Having the right message for the right market. I don't care how fancy it is. I could write on a piece of paper what I want to say, and if I give it to the right person, they're going to buy. Plain and simple. This is how marketing works. If you go out and you try to sell ice to Eskimos, it's going to be a tough sale. If you try to sell it to people here in Florida, where it's hot every day except for today, it's going to be a lot easier. Got to focus on that. Those are the fundamentals of marketing. Do not stray from it. Do not look outside anything else. That's the deal. If you don't have the right message to the right market, you're out. So if you want to make your $500 a week, how are you going to do it? You're not going to do it by learning more tech skills. You're not going to learn it by doing some fancy image editing skills. You're not going to learn it by doing some fancy blog WordPress theme thing. You're not going to do it by learning a bunch of SEO. You're going to learn it by getting the right offer in front of the right market. Even SEO. Oh, Marcus, if I could just get a bunch of free traffic, I'd be rich. No, you probably wouldn't. I watch the other people's videos. There's a lot of people out there, and they get a lot of traffic, and they make peanuts. They make nothing. They make $500 a month, and they're getting like 60,000 visitors a month. If I only got $500 for 60,000 visitors, I'd be broke as a joke because I don't get that many visitors. I don't need that many visitors. I need to convert the visitors I have. Very important. We're going to talk to you about how to start, where to start, everything like that. Now, I want to show you some examples. This is my random PayPal account. Those of you who know me, who have talked to me on live chat, I get the question every day, hey, Marcus, can I buy your course with PayPal? No, we don't take PayPal. I have a PayPal account that's only set up to take affiliate commissions. That's all I use it for a couple of random programs that only pay with PayPal. All right, so what I wanted to do is I wanted to show you some payments that were made to me this year from random affiliate programs. This is like the junk drawer of money, right? So you got the junk drawer, and it's got all your like little random stuff that's not even big, right? You got all your big important stuff somewhere else. This is my junk drawer, okay? Now, my junk drawer this year, here's a payment I got a couple days ago for almost $5,000. One I got for $18, $57. And again, remember, PayPal is less than like, I think 5% of my income. I don't even think it's that high, right? So we got to look at this. So we got to look, or maybe it's a little bit more than that. No, I think it's about 5. I think the math is right, about 5%. All right, so here's $5,000. Here's $18, 57, 13, 750. Here's another 4,000, 273. You know, you guys could see there's a lot of money going in. I actually totaled it up. Here's $2,700, 4,000. So that was a pretty good month. We got a couple of good payments there, and on we go. So you can see there's like a lot of money in the junk drawer. Right, here's one, $5,800. That's a pretty good one there. 2,800, 4,000. You could see that in my junk drawer, my best month of the junk drawer was $9,400. That's pretty good. How many of you guys would be like, yeah, I'd like to like have almost 10 grand in the junk drawer from random affiliate offers? I think that would be pretty cool, right? Say that if you're like, dude, that would be awesome. Like if I woke up and I'm like, yeah, well, you know, there's another 10 grand. Just throw it on the pile. Just throw it on the pile. That's cool. You know, if you felt that way, how would that feel for you if you were able to be like, yeah, I got 10 grand this month, and it's not even my big thing. That's just in my little junk drawer, right? Type awesome if you would feel awesome, because this year alone, I got over $57,000 in payments for the random offers in the junk drawer, right? Again, not even a big portion of my income. Now, a lot of people watching this, if they could make $57,000 as their major source of income, like, hey, if I made 57 grand next year as an affiliate marketer, I would be happier than a pig in the slop. I would be happier than whatever happy things are, and wherever happy people are, I would be happy if I was able to look at a check and be like, man, this year I got 57 grand. Awesome. All right, now, again, remember, that's just my junk drawer. So if I could show you the results from just random little stuff that I do, I think a lot of the other stuff will start to make sense. I think you'll start to get the magnitude of this business. And also, I'm a small fry. There's a lot of other people that make 10, 15, 20, 100 times what I make. Right? There's a lot of people that make a lot more. Okay? But I got a system that works. I choose to be smaller because I like the lifestyle it provides. I don't want a huge lifestyle. I don't need all the stuff. I don't need a private plane. I barely ever fly on my own anyway. I don't really fly all that many places. But we got to look at that. We got to say, what is a lifestyle you want? And if you could get these results, which again are like 5% of what my results are, then what are we looking at here? Okay? And very important. Okay, 1 second. Let's see here. Okay, cool. All right, so awesome. Okay, John says he needs a junk drawer. Now, here's some other affiliate offers that I ran. Here's one where I ran this. Now, I want you to look at the clicks, the visitors. I only got 2,000 visitors. Like, seriously, 2,000 visitors. That's all I sent. That's not that much, right? There's people getting lots of traffic. I get 2,000 visitors a day. But this was 2,000 visitors I sent to one offer. I got $18,700. $18,700 for 2,000 visitors. Now, again, the results you're going to see, the screenshots you see, are not typical. They're not implied. They're not guaranteed. Watching this training will make you nothing. At the end of the training, you will have no more money in your bank account, right? You're going to be like, if my account's at 1,000 right now, at the end of the webinar, it's probably still going to be 1,000. Right? You're not going to make anything watching this. But if you apply what you learn, I think this will change your life if you really apply it. But a lot of people don't apply it. And for whatever reason, maybe they got a story. A lot of people come to me. They say, Marcus, this is my story. I got this. My wife left me. I lost my job. I live in a rental, and I'm not happy with my life. And I said, that's all fine and good, but what does that have to do with affiliate marketing? Right? What does your story have to do with affiliate marketing? Nothing. It's just baggage you carry. Oh, Marcus, I tried something. The other guy told me to do this, and I spent money on it, and I joined his thing, and it didn't work. What does that have to do with me? Was it, like, really, what is it? I feel bad for you. That sucks, whatever. But what does it have to do with me, and what does it have to do with you? Again, if you're not focusing on the right audience and the right offer, you're not going to make money. If I just went to, like, some website and bought a banner ad and got 2,000 random visitors, probably wouldn't have made $18,000. But because I focused, right? Now is the time to focus. Now is the time to say, whatever I bought in the past, whatever I've done in the past, whatever brought me to this situation I'm in now is irrelevant. Right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go forward. And this is exactly what happened to me. Years ago, when I started affiliate marketing, right? I went in affiliate marketing, and I started, and I was down and out, right? Chris, that's a question for our support. If you need help with that, ask for support. But when I started out, and I was broke, probably broker than a lot of you, most likely. I lived in the living room of my brother's mobile home. I had a car that barely worked. A friend of mine I used to be a preacher at the time, and a preacher friend of mine actually paid to fix my car because it was broke. Other than that, it barely even worked. I didn't have a lot of money for food. I didn't have money for health insurance, and I had a baby on the way. My girlfriend, now she's my wife, was pregnant at the time. We had no money. I had the stories. I had everything. I had no place to live, right? Here I was. This was my story. What does my story have to do with my success? Nothing. It's just a good story. Right, what does it have to do with it? Does it matter that I was broke? Was it good or bad that I was broke? No, it was neither. It was neither good nor bad. It was where I was. It's where I was. Plain and simple. Now, you might think that if a guy has $1 million in the bank, he's probably going to be successful with affiliate marketing. Maybe, maybe not. I got clients from all walks of life. Doesn't matter whether, actually, usually the people who really need the money the most are usually the ones who make it. The people that really need it the most are usually the ones that make it. My usually least successful customer is the one who's making $70,000, $100,000 a year, right? Anywhere in there. They're comfortable. They got their job. They don't really need to do affiliate marketing, but they're kind of tired of their job, but they like getting paid by their job, so they really don't want to do anything. Right? That's usually the demographic that doesn't work. When I get some kid who's like, dude, I flunked out of college, I barely graduated high school, I work random jobs and I just got fired from it, and I want to make money. Those are usually the ones that make it. Why? Because they have to. They have to. And I guarantee if you had to make this business work, like I had to 20 years ago, if you had to, you'd make it work. We always do what we have to do, usually. Some people don't. Some people roll over and do whatever. But most people do what they have to do. Are you willing to do what you have to do even when you don't have to do it? Are you willing to self-motivate yourself and say, Marcus, I want to be able to send 2,000 clicks and get 18 grand. That'd be cool. Especially since the 200 clicks, with the exception of about 300 of them, most of them didn't cost me anything. Most of them didn't cost me a damn thing. Right? They were auto-generated from a list I had. Right? Very, very, very important. You got to look at it. You got to focus. Okay? Like V says, if your back was against the wall, what would you do? Like, how many of you guys are complaining because you can't build a website? Right? If your back was against the wall and I said, look, I'm going to, like, I don't know, sell your house if you don't, build a website. You'd figure out a way to build a website. Like, if you had to, you'd figure out a way, and you'd figure it out fast. You wouldn't dilly-dally around. You wouldn't go out there and be like, well, the guru said this, and this guy said that, and there was this one video I saw. Yeah, you'd be like, I'm going to learn to build a damn website. I have to. So make it a must. Now, here's another screenshot from another random affiliate offer I made 43, almost 46, or more, almost 44,000 on. And you can see these screenshots. This was taken today. Just took it right before this. Here's one where I made $3,100. Really easy. Okay. Jerry says, is your main traffic your list? No, it is a good traffic source, but it's not my main one. And then here's another one where so far this month we got about 30,000, 28,000. And so far this year we're at about 616,000. Now that's just one account. So like check that out. So one of my accounts, one little account, is doing almost $1,700 a day. Right? Think about that for a minute. Like, what if you had one thing that produced $1,700 a day for you? Right? How would you feel if you were like, dude, that's crazy? Okay? Now, again, this webinar, we're going to focus on the little goal of $500 a week, because that's something I think everyone can do and everyone can start with if you really focus. It's not that hard to do. You could do that with YouTube traffic. You could do it with free Google traffic. You could do it with banner traffic. You could do it with paid traffic. You could do it with solo ads. $500 a week is pretty much not that much, right? When we look at this account up here, my junk drawer, okay, I'm well past $500 a week on that one, right? We're like double that, maybe even more if we calculate. I don't know. I haven't done the math. But the junk drawer is doing at least that much. So I think that everyone on this call can do that. Now, again, I don't know if you're going to do it. I don't know if you'll do anything. I don't know if you're going to listen to this and you're going to get all hyped up and then you're going to go do nothing. I have no idea. I don't know if you're going to listen to it, get all hyped up, get one of my programs, learn about my stuff, get the knowledge, and actually use it and ask for help. I don't know what kind of customer you'll be. I don't know what kind of student you'll be, so I don't know what results you're going to be. Unfortunately, most people, even most people who buy products, don't do anything with them, right? Like most people don't even tell me. Like I like when people tell me if something's not working in the program, because I hardly ever hear it, because most people don't go through it. Most people don't get to like the end. But if you do, that's going to put knowledge in your brain. It's going to get you where you want to go if you focus, which is important. Okay, another screenshot here. So we got this. You can see that one account, $1,700 a day, which is pretty cool. I mean, you think about that. $1,700 a day is what? 1732 times 31, or let's times it by 365. 365, or yeah, 31. So that's $50,000 a month. Times it by 365. That's like 600 and some odd grand a year. Pretty cool, right? All from affiliate marketing and the stuff that I'm teaching you, right? There's nothing really held out. Like when you get one of my courses, when you sign up for boot camp or high ticket niches or simple sites, there's nothing really held back. Like I'm not keeping secrets from you. This is all the stuff that I use. You just got to do it. And if you feel like something's missing, you tell me, right? Which is cool. And we usually add it if you're like, hey, you know what? I didn't understand that. We usually add a video for you, which is pretty cool. Okay, so here's the deal. I want to ask you, what is stopping you from your goals? Okay, put your excuses in the box. Put whatever you think is stopping you from getting to that, right? If you're like, Marcus, I would love to make $500 a week with affiliate marketing in 2019, but this is what's stopping me, right? I want you to tell me what's stopping you. I want to listen. I want to really understand where you're at, okay? So let's listen to that. Okay, we're going to put those in. And I'm going to throw in a couple of my own as well, because I got some that I think a lot of people think is holding them back as well. All right, Martin, thanks for your honesty. He says my own laziness. Tar says I'm waiting on my laptop to start. Okay, well, get a new laptop. I mean, what are you willing to do to make it happen? A lot of people are like, well, I'll go buy a new cell phone, or I'll buy a new T-shirt, or I'll go to the movies, or I'll go out to eat. Guys, like, if you know me, what I spend on is things that make more money. Okay, now, I provide my lifestyle. Obviously, we got cars and houses and everything because this is my source of income. But when I spend, like, you know, my wife's like, what'd you spend on? I'm like, well, I've spent on this thing that's going to make me more money. That's what I do. Gaddy says I'm no good at copywriting. Robert says info overload. V says he's never pulled it off, so he doesn't know. Copywriting skills. I don't know the first steps. Time to devote to the craft. Passive mobile, I guarantee you have time. Like, is there anyone on this webinar that does not have an hour a day? Okay, like, the proof is you're on this webinar, right? So I know you have time. Okay, there's someone who says lazy. Someone who says SOS, conversions, myself. I'm not 100% confident with Google AdWords keyword tool. All right, well, be confident with something else. Chris says, don't stick with it long enough because I ran out of money waiting to make money. Robert says he needs the actual steps to make the money. Sandra says, what are you selling? I'm just teaching right now at the end. If you guys want to buy stuff, that's cool. But I want to give you guys information, right? So I want to give you guys stuff to where at the end you can go, yes, I get it. I have something. I want to give you value before I ask for anything in return. Okay, so like a lot of people get worried about webinars and they're like, ooh, what's he going to sell? Don't worry about that. Learn the stuff, because a lot of people skip over diamonds because they're too busy worrying about how many pennies something's going to cost, right? They're like walking over diamonds like, man, God dang it, this guy's going to sell me something. And you're walking over diamonds and you're not paying attention. Right? And you could use the free stuff that I'm going to teach you today, and you can use it. But a lot of people are going to make the excuse at the end, oh, I don't have money to buy your product. Well, who said that you had to buy my product? A lot of people got rich without products. There, I said it, right? Now, is it easier to get help from a guy who's been at it 19 years? Of course it is. Is it easier than doing it yourself to have a guy actually literally show you on screen? Of course it is. But can you do it? Of course you can. It's free. You can do whatever you want. But you got to focus. These are the little hang-ups we have. People are saying, no money, broken laptop. Well, you're able to watch this training. So however you're watching this, use that as a way to make money. If you got a phone, you could do WordPress. If you got internet access, there are no excuses, right? Go fix your laptop. Go buy a new laptop. Go figure it out. Get a credit card and buy a laptop if that's what you got to do. I started my business on debt. And I know a lot of people, oh, you should not do debt. Debt is bad. And then they're like, buying a house is smart. So I shouldn't do debt to start my business, but I should go into debt hundreds of thousands of dollars for a house? Okay. Well, what if I know my business is going to work? What if I know it's going to pay off? I knew mine was going to pay off. There was no excuse. I was like, this is going to work. How's it going to work? Well, Marcus, what if it fails? It doesn't fail. I go ask Bob to buy some shit. Bob buys some shit. I get money in my pocket. How do you fail with something like that? Darren says you can't do affiliate marketing on a fire stick. Well, get a water stick. I don't know, whatever the hell the stick is. Figure it out, right? Figure it out. You are in charge of your destiny. If you're broke right now, it's probably because of what you did. If you're rich right now, it's probably because of what you did. All of my successes and all of my failures are because of what I did. 100%. I learned that in rehab. It was a very difficult thing to learn, but I'm glad I did because I'm almost 5 years sober today, and it changed my life. I used to be a victim. I remember being a victim, and I thought this was my victim thing. I went, and I was like, I'm Marcus Campbell, the internet marketer. I am the freaking internet marketer, Marcus Campbell, and I can't quit drinking. Well, what does internet marketer have anything to do with quitting drinking? And why did you end up like almost completely broke after making millions of dollars on the internet? Whose fault was that? Oh, well, taxes are too high. Alcohol is bad, and it took over me. No, I chose to drink. My relationships, my life, whatever. No, it's because you did it. You are in charge of where you're at right now. You're in charge. What do you want to do? Now, I'm not saying stories aren't tough. I'm not saying stories aren't hard. I'm not saying things don't hurt. But I am saying the story you tell yourself is what's either going to take you to the next level or keep you where you're at or make you go backwards. Right? Look at me. I thought I had it. I was like, dude, there we go. I make money on the internet. Like, I should have a different rehab because I'm smarter. I should be able to do this because no. Get in freaking line. You are one of 8 billion people on this planet, and your story doesn't matter as much to other people as it does to you. Actually, one of the things that's funny, I share on my alcohol channel, which if anyone is ever struggling with alcohol addiction, I have a channel called Talk Sober. We do live talks, and we talk real talk about addiction. Really cool stuff. And one of the things I share on there is, with my alcoholism, is the fact that, what was it? I was going somewhere with that. But the thought that it doesn't matter, right? It's like, you're here. You need to do something. Like, it doesn't matter what you feel, what you think. It matters what you do. Like, some days when I was first getting sober, I was like, hey, I want to drink. And I was like, well, I'm not going to. Right? And some of you guys would be like, hey, I want to buy another thing because I feel like buying things helps. Or I want to do this. Or watching another video helps. Or whatever helps. Right? It's what you do that's going to make you money. What you know gives you options. Okay, if I know affiliate marketing, I could go, what? That's an option. I can go use that to make money. Or I could go sell stuff. Or I could do Shopify. Or I could do Fiverr or whatever. So what I know gives me options. A lot of you guys know a lot of stuff. And you have a lot of options. But you're not taking action. Because like I learned in recovery, what you do keeps you sober. What you know gives you options. And you got to focus on that. So I want you to focus. Now, here's another thing. Another thing that people look at is excuses with other people. Now, how many of you guys think that I have an unfair advantage when it comes to affiliate marketing? Right? Type unfair. If you're like, whatever. And I want you to type the reason you think it's unfair. Okay? Marcus has money. Marcus was smart. Marcus just knows the internet. Marcus had a computer. Whatever you think my unfair advantage is, I want you to type it in the box. Okay? So what do you think it is? All right, we're going to take a look at these. Now, Gaddy thinks I have an unfair advantage, so we'll wait for it. Joe does not think I do, so okay, good. I don't think I do either, but we're going to look at some of these because I know a lot of people are like, if I was like Marcus, well then, shoot, I'd be able to do it. If I had what Marcus had, if I had his brain, if I had this, okay? John says it wasn't as saturated when you started. Okay, is it saturated now? And am I still making money? Yeah, okay? So there's a deal, right? It's like I'm on the same playing field as you. Like, I didn't somehow wake up in 2018 and they were like, hey, in 2018, the market's saturated, except for Marcus. Marcus has been doing this a long time, so you come up here to... That's not how it works. It doesn't work that way, right? And actually, here's the deal. I actually got more traffic this year than past years. I actually got more traffic, which is cool. So, like, I got more traffic even though it's more saturated? Okay, here's another one. You don't have any unfair. You just learned what works. Exactly, and you can too. Okay, Gaddy says, smart and good at sales. I have verbal something or other, and it affects my ability to persuade, I feel. Well, you just persuaded me that you have whatever you have and that it's difficult. So I'm sold. So go sell something else. Use that same exact tactic, right? Because selling is just sharing. That's all it is. And here's a cool thing about affiliate marketing. I can sell whatever I want. I can get a guy to my site. He's like, I want to buy a TV. I don't have to sell the TV the store tells me to sell. I can sell every damn TV on the planet. All I need is an affiliate link. So I go, what kind of TV you want? I want a 4K, but I don't want it to be heavy. Oh, check it out. This Toshiba here is 4K, and it's not heavy, and it's actually really thin, and it's got the smart things you want. Go click here to buy it. How many of you guys on this call can do that? If you can do that, you can make money, and I guarantee you could do it. The key is knowing how to research things. All right, let's take a look at some others here. You took action. Okay, good. Let's see. Took action and persisted. Okay. Unfair advantage because no ad of mine is getting approved on Google. Okay, so Tariq thinks that somehow, some way, I get special treatment and my ads are approved and his aren't. That's not true. Yeah, it'd be nice if I had some fancy pants thing, but I don't. And here's the deal. If you're hung up on one company not approving your ads, go to another company. MSN is sitting there going, Tariq, dude, buddy, hey, we got traffic. Why do you hate me? Right? Like, seriously, you could go wherever you want. The problem is people try one thing and they get stuck because they only look at one thing. Like, well, I tried a blog post and it didn't rank on Google. Well, try another blog post. Maybe go rank somewhere else. Maybe buy some traffic. Maybe go start a mailing. Maybe put a video up. Guys, this is your business. Are you going to do it? Like, are you going to wake up and be like, this is what I'm going to do. This is my business. I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to be like, well, you know, my ad, I didn't get approved by the networks. Right? I didn't get approved. Okay. Tariq says it's not even getting approved. They just haven't responded and says my ad is enabled. Go to a different company and buy some traffic. Right? There is no law that says you have to buy traffic from one company. There's no law. It's been 4 days. Like, chill out, bro. Like, seriously? Go to MSN while you wait. It's not that hard. We are going to call this the no excuse zone. And we're going to look at it. Very important because there are no excuses. How do I do affiliate marketing on Shopify? I wouldn't do affiliate marketing on Shopify. I'd do affiliate marketing on search traffic. Right? So why would I want to do that? Like, a lot of people make things up. They're like, how do I do, I want to market t-shirts on Alexa. And I'm like, well, Alexa isn't really a place to market t-shirts. Well, that's what I want to do. Why? Get something that works. Guys, we're going to show you what works. Very, very, very important. Carl, if you have any glitches in our software, just put them into our support team. They take care of those pretty quick. Okay, so that's the deal. Now, a lot of people are going to come here and they're going to say Marcus has affiliate. He has an unfair advantage. I don't. There is no unfair advantage. The advantage I have is the ability to take fast action. I see something, I make it happen, I go for it. That's it. Like, I don't sit there. Like, if I see something and I make it happen, and I'm like Tariq, and I'm like, dude, ad wasn't approved. I make a new ad. If that one's not approved, I go to a different search engine. If that isn't approved, I go where my traffic is. If that's not approved, I'll make a video. If that doesn't happen, I'll do this. If the affiliate company goes out of business, I'll go do this. You adapt. You got to be able to adapt. You got to be able to make it happen. You got to focus. Okay, so when I started, even today, my only unfair advantage, I have one unfair advantage. Does anyone know what it is? Okay? Does anyone know what it is? What is the one unfair advantage that I have here in 2018 that you do not have? Okay, what is it? See if anyone gets it, and then we'll continue on. Okay. Experience? Yeah, sort of. But what is experience really? Like, experience is what? Okay, 18 years of... Okay, good. But what is that? Okay, what is that experience? Okay? A lot of people are saying experience, but what is it? Like, what is experience equated to? Like, I have experience. That's something that I had, something I did. But what does it give me? Now, Tariq hit it on the head. Experience is knowledge. I have knowledge. That's what I have. That's the only difference between me and you. I got knowledge. I know, hey, if I build a site this way, it'll probably sell. Hey, if I do this, probably get some traffic. I know a lot of things that work. I've been doing a lot of things. Okay? So I have knowledge. Now, how many of you guys are like, Marcus, I want your unfair advantage. I want your unfair advantage. I want that. The knowledge and the experience, or the experience that produces the knowledge, or the knowledge from the experience, or whatever. Okay? That's the unfair advantage. If you want that, buy one of my courses. It's got all the stuff in there. There's nothing I hold back. If you feel like something's held back, you get us on live chat. You say, hey, man, can you ask Marcus this? Or if I'm on live chat, say, hey, Marcus, what do you think of this? I'll actually tell you. I'll be like, hey, yeah, do this, and we'll show you. Okay, very, very important. Okay, now Martin says, here's an interesting case. The product I want to promote is on ClickBank, but it's also being sold via Amazon. It's the same product. What can I do? Promote it on ClickBank because they pay more? Like, that's pretty easy. That's what's holding you back? Yeah, I mean, there you go. A lot of people worry about, like, okay, so let's break that down because I think this is important. So Martin is here. And Martin's like this. Martin's out here, and Martin is like, okay, here I am. I'm Martin, and I want to sell this product. I got this product here. But I also noticed that the product is over here on Amazon, which is like competition, and probably a lot of people buy it on Amazon. And I know Amazon's big, and Amazon makes a lot of money. And how am I going to make money? Because it's on Amazon, and a lot of people buy it there. Okay? And we focus, and we look at it, okay? Put all your tech support questions on our support site. Okay, we don't need them here because it just throws me off my game, and I want to give you guys a good type thing here. Okay, so he's saying, hey, I want to do this on Amazon, on ClickBank, but Amazon has it, and they get too many sales, okay? So we got to look at that, and we're like, what does that mean? That means that you are making an excuse and a cop-out. You're saying you don't think it'll sell, right? And go ahead and tell me what the niche is. Like, Martin, tell me the niche, and I'll show you how this works. Very important, okay? Because a lot of people think, hey, if there's a product on Amazon. But here's the deal. There's weight loss products on Amazon. I know people making millions of dollars in weight loss products not on Amazon. So it's the size of your niche, not where the competition is. Okay, you got to focus on this because a lot of people are going to be like Martin, and they're going to make things up that say, well, I can't do this because of this. Okay? You got to look at it. So beta fish. Good. So he says beta fish. So his niche is beta fish. He says it's on ClickBank, but he's worried because the people are on Amazon. Okay. I don't see any Amazon. No Amazon. YouTube. No Amazon. No Amazon. Wikipedia. No Amazon, no Amazon, no Amazon. Yes. So, there's no Amazon on the first page. Now, you might say, well, Marcus, what about, people go to Amazon to buy things. That's all fine and good. Let's see how many people search for beta fish in Google. Okay? Because that's going to give us the real deal. So, beta fish, 135,000 people every single month search for beta fish in Google. Not Amazon, not Google, or not other buying sites. Google. They want information about beta fish. So you're worried that Amazon is your competition, but they're not in the top 10 of Google. They're not, I'd be worried if it was beta fish only at Amazon. You can't buy them anywhere else. But it's not. I could make a video, right? I actually think I know one of the people who made these videos. She's the fish lady I met. Really cool lady. All right, so there you go. You could get traffic for 10 cents. And a lot of it, and you can put them to the beta fish thing, and you can make money. I actually made money in the beta fish market. That's why I like this one. And I actually made money with the ClickBank book in the beta fish market. It was actually part of the first original Simple Sites course, which is pretty cool. All right. How many of you guys are following so far? Type 100 if you're following, 1 if you're not really following, and somewhere in between if you're kind of following. Okay? Hopefully you guys are getting this. So what's stopping you? A lot of people said Marcus's unfair advantage is his knowledge. You can get that knowledge, which is cool. Now, here's what we want to do. We're going to talk to you about making a shit ton of money online, super simplified, with Marcus Campbell. No, I'm not the goalie. I actually played forward when I played hockey. I think I was too small to be a goalie. Probably wouldn't even cover the net or something. I don't know. Okay, so here's the deal. First off, what I want you to do is I want you to think about your goal. Okay, Dean says, what's a beta fish? Dean, what I want you to do is I want you to Google it, and I want you to figure out what a beta fish is. That's going to teach you how to research. Okay? Guys, your best friend is Google. Google whatever you want. You can learn whatever you want. Get information on whatever you want. This isn't like the old days where you had to like go to school and learn how to build a business and talk to Uncle Frank who has a business about whatever. Like, you can learn whatever the hell you want right now. So while you're spending money and time thinking about how to make money, research. Find someone who's done what you want to do, learn from them. Go to Google, figure out what you can't learn. Go to YouTube, watch a video on what you don't know. Right? You can learn anything you want. Sky's the limit, right? But you're just focused on the wrong thing. What my goal is in this webinar is to focus you on the right thing. Because if you're not making money, guess what? You're focused on the wrong thing. Oh, Marcus, I built a website. Okay, are you getting traffic? No. Then you focused on the wrong thing. You focused on building a website. You need to focus on getting traffic. Okay, your website's cool and all. Got to have it, but you're spending too much time. You're focused on the wrong thing. Oh, Marcus, I heard this guru say that Instagram is good. So I've been building an Instagram following. Okay, in what niche? I don't know what niche. Yeah, focus is your problem. Well, Facebook's good, and so I go on Facebook, and half the day I spend on Facebook looking at other businesses. Okay, whatever. Good, but what's your focus? What are you focused on? Are you focused on getting people or selling people? That's it. You got to get the people, got to sell the people. Now, it could be easy, like click here and download a toolbar. That's a sale. I've made millions of dollars saying, click here to download a toolbar. How many of you guys can say, click here to download a toolbar? I want you to type it in the box. Click here to download a toolbar. Right? Type it in the box. Everyone should say it. Okay? Very cool. Yeah, Robert, go sell the beta fish thing on ClickBank, which is cool. I need to learn how to write a good paid ad to get clicks. Okay, write one. John, by the end of this training, I want to see a good ad. Okay? I want you to make an ad for the beta fish guy. Okay? So here's people looking for beta fish. And they're like, my beta fish is sick. Okay? Is your beta fish sick? Click here to find out why. There's an ad. Like, it's not that hard. Really, you guys are like totally overcomplicating this. And you got to focus, and you got to do it, and you got to test. You got to get out there, and you got to focus on getting people to take action. Fill out the form. Click the button. Buy the product. Do this. Do that. There you go. Everyone who said click here to download a toolbar, pat yourself on the back. That's how I made sales. That phrase has made me millions of dollars. Seriously, I wish I was joking. I wish I could be like, I'm Marcus Campbell, and I am so smart, I'm not that smart. Because half the shit I do is pretty darn dumb. But I do things that work. And you only need a few good things to work, or one good thing to work, to make this happen. You only need a few. It's not that hard. You just need one. Like the beta fish guy, dial it in. Dial it in. You could make $500 a week in that market. I know you can. I have. Right? You could easily. You just go out and do it. And you focus. And you're like, Marcus, well, I got sidetracked by Amazon. Shut up about Amazon. Sell the damn beta fish book. Give some good info. Build a mailing list. Get people to the thing. Follow up with them. Hey, you know what? I know you got your beta fish. You got them, whatever. Here you go. There you go. Really cool. And you got to focus on it. Right? There you go. Just do it. All right. So first off, think about your goals. Daydream a little bit. What do you want to accomplish? You want $500 a week? You want $1,000 a year? $10,000 a year? $100,000 a year? What do you want? Okay. I want you to think about what you want, and I want you to make it realistic. Okay. If you've never made $100,000 in your life, I don't want you to type 100,000. I want you to type the most you've made in your life. Okay, so the goal for next year should be your biggest year by at least $1. So if I made 50,000 last year, my goal should be 50,000. Okay, and I'm going to show you why we're doing this. One, because it needs to be realistic, and two, because it's got to be something you've attained before, so you understand what it's going to take. Because a lot of people come to me and say, Marcus, I only want to make $1,000 a day. And I'm like, go away. I hate when people say, I only want to make $300. I hate when people come to me and say that. Why? Because they're never going to. Because one, they said only. Two, they diminish the value of talking to me because they're like, this is all I want. You're rich, and all I want is this little bit. Like a lot of people are probably like, Marcus, I just want your junk drawer. Okay, yeah, go get it. Okay, so this is what I want you to do. So Martin, good goal, $18,000 a year. He wants 18 grand a year. Good. So 18,000 a year. is 365. 18,000 a year is $49 a day. That's like 2 beta fish books, Martin. So 2 beta fish books, maybe 3, I don't know. I think they pay $17 or $25. So like 2 sales a day, and you make your 18,000 a year. That's not that hard to do. Okay? Carl says $85,000 a month or a year. Okay, good. Okay, so 80,000. That is what? Over 365. Right, like this. 232 per day. Okay, 5,000 a month. Good. Good. So there you go. That's what I want you to focus on. Don't do the pie in the sky stuff. We'll do that later. My first goal was $100,000 a year. That was my first goal. Okay, I never made it. Okay, I never made it before then, but I actually made it my second year online. Okay, now my first year goal was 20,000, and I hit that. It's like 20 grand. Cool, I could do this. Okay, now if you come to me and you're like, Marcus, I want to make 10 million. I want to make as much as possible. That's fine. That's for later. For now, do something that's going to get you a result now. A lot of you guys still need to make your first dollar online. Type $1 if you need to make your first dollar online. Okay, type that in the box. Okay, and I hope you guys like this because this is like rubber meets the road, like go do the stuff that works because it's not that hard. You guys will listen to stories from me, and this is what made it work. Okay, cool. So we got to look at that. Okay, a lot of people are saying they still need to make their first dollar. So your goal is to make your first dollar. That's your goal. If you have not made your first dollar, your goal is to make your first dollar. Plain and simple. After that, then focus on something, okay? Because I guarantee that's going to be your favorite dollar. It's my favorite. Right? My favorite dollar is when I made the $27 when I came home on July 4th, and I made it after I didn't do anything. I was out on July 4th having hamburgers, swimming in the pool. I came home. I was like, dude, I got $27. That's pretty cool, or $21 or whatever. I think it was 27. So we got to look at that. Simba says he wants to get $50 a day. Cool. Now, first of all, we got to get you guys to your first dollar. Not that hard to do. It's actually pretty easy. We're going to show you how to do it. Okay, so get your goal. There's your goal. If it's your first dollar, then like go make that today or tomorrow or whatever. Like by the first of the year. Okay, make a goal. Say by the first of the year, I'm going to make my first dollar online. Okay, and then watch some videos, learn some stuff, do what we teach you, and you should be able to make your dollar. Disclaimer, results not typical. I don't know if you'll make $1. I have no idea what you're going to do, but it's pretty easy to make a damn dollar. I think everyone can do it. I think you could probably do it before the webinar's over if you really wanted to. Really cool. Okay, so let's take a look at some other stuff here. Now, we have our goal, and we have our microphone keep dropping, which is always fun. Okay, so we have our goal here, and we're like, yeah, I want to make $1,000, $1 million, whatever. Step 2 is plan how you're going to get it. How you going to get it, okay? That, what was his name? The guy with the beta fish. All right, how's he going to do it? He's going to make 3 sales a day. Martin's going to make 3 sales a day on the beta fish book. Okay, if he gets paid traffic, maybe he'll have 5 a day. 2 will cover the traffic, 3 will be profit. Pretty cool. Plan how you're going to do it. Smiley faces. How am I going to do it? Right, there's lots of offers out there. You can do beta fish like this. See if there's beta fish offers here. I don't know if they're still pulling from ClickBank, but we'll see. Offer Vault will always show your beta fish stuff. You could use ClickBank. You can find Petco stuff, all kinds of things. Petco gift card. There you go. Boom. Done deal. Right? Really cool. Okay, focus on some good stuff. Now, in the beta fish market, if you really worked it, I think you could probably get a lot of free traffic as well. So, you know, play that angle as well, video traffic, whatever, right? Do what you got to do to get what you got to get. Because a lot of people come to me and they're like, Marcus, I want to make $1 million. They say, I've never made $1 million before in my life. I've only made 20. What'd you do to get the 20? I worked my ass off 8 hours a day, all day in a factory, and I hated it. Okay, fine. What are you going to do to get your $1 million? Well, I don't know. I got 45 minutes to work. It's like, really? So in your world, how does that compute? You go to work, you work your butt off in a factory for 20 grand a year, and you think you're going to like fart your way to $1 million just because it's on the internet? No. Now, it might be easier. Like I actually find it pretty easy, but like get real about stuff. Get this pie in the sky junk out of your head and focus on what works. What works? Getting people to do things that pay you. That's what works, right? So if you're not out there getting people to do things that pay you, then you're not really working on the internet. You're fooling around. And I don't want you to fool around. I want you to get results. I want you to make it happen. Now, it can be easy. You can go to OfferVault and you can type things in like Chrome extension, and you could see all the Chrome extensions that are available. Let's see, Chrome. I think if we type Chrome, it'll probably show up. And you can see the Chrome extensions. Now, these extensions pay you when people download things. Like, you don't even have to sell stuff, right? So, like, here's people here, and they're like, okay, a transit guide. Okay, well, what's a transit guide? I don't even know what this is. So let's go ahead and Bing it. And it doesn't say Google it, so we'll Bing it. Okay, so City Transit Made Simple, a bus route guide. Okay, so I get $3.35 when someone downloads a toolbar that gives them bus routes. Okay, well, Marcus, what does that have to do with making money? I want $1 million, and that doesn't make any sense. Well, what you do is you go here, and you're like, bus. There's got to be bus 19 somewhere in the world. I'm sure there's like bus 19, right? I don't know. I never took a bus, which my wife always laughs at because she comes from San Francisco where you take buses. Look at that. Bus 19 does exist. I didn't even know that. There's a bus 19. I don't know. Is there a bus 19 where you live? Well, 3,600 people are searching for bus 19. I guarantee bus 19 is a lot easier to find if you have this toolbar. So, like, I could get people to download the toolbar. I make $3. So if you want to make $500 a week, 500 over $3.35 equals 149. So all I need to do is get 149 people or 21 people a day to download the bus guide. Like, seriously, look at this. Here you go. You got 3,600 people. 3,600 divided by 30, because that's 3,600 a month, divided by 30, 120. Out of those 120 people, could I get 21 to download? It's a little steep. I might have to go for bus 20. I might have to add that in there. But I can probably do it with a stupid bus schedule toolbar. Is anyone else like, yeah, Marcus, I'll buy whatever you're selling because that makes a lot of sense. Like, that's all I do, really? Like, seriously, you made $1 million with happy faces and cursors and stupid little music downloads and you didn't sell anything? So the guy up there who said, I can't sell things, there goes your excuse because I didn't sell anything. I gave away toolbars, right? So how many of you guys are like, yes, 2019 is going to be my year? Because I get it. Like, that's right. Here you go. RTA bus schedule 19. I didn't even know that was going to be there. Like, if we do bus schedule, let's see what comes up for bus schedule. Oh, wait. And boom, there you go. 135,000 people a month looking up bus schedules, New Jersey bus schedule, bus routes, bus schedule. There, I just gave you guys a niche. You are welcome. There you go. Right? So there you go. There's the niche. There's the offer. Welcome to internet marketing. I did the same thing. This is what I did. Like, oh, Marcus, what about Facebook? Did I say anything about Facebook? Did I mention Facebook? No, I did not. Why? Because I don't think people are searching Facebook for bus schedules. I don't think people on Instagram are looking for bus schedules. I don't think people on YouTube are looking for bus schedules. People on Google are typing in bus 19 and New Jersey Transit schedule and bus schedule and Metro bus schedule and all these buses. And a lot of people are taking the bus, which is good, I think, because they have less gas than 60 cars. I don't know. Maybe they're good. Maybe they're bad. When I'm behind a bus, it looks pretty bad because they're blowing out smoke and stuff. So maybe they'll get an electric bus like San Francisco has, which is pretty cool. How many of you guys are getting it? How many of you guys had an aha moment? You're like, dude, seriously? Like, you could make a video channel about like Bob that takes the bus or whatever and get people to do that, which is pretty cool. Tariq says only people on Bing, probably. Well, this is actually on Google. This is from Google. But here's the deal. If you want to do Bing, do Bing. I've made lots of money with Bing. I made lots of money with Google. I made lots of money with actually 7 search. I made money with GoTo, which was like the first pay-per-click search engine out there. It doesn't matter what you do. If you have an excuse, you're just going to keep making excuses. Like Tariq, if we keep going, you're going to have an excuse. You'll be like, oh, well, you know, this only pays on desktop and display and downloads. What about mobile? That's easy. When you buy your traffic, you click mobile and you say no. There you go. Oh, Marcus, it says incentive traffic's not even allowed. You probably don't even know what incentive traffic is, but you're probably going to make that an excuse anyway. Guys, do you want excuses? I can't put excuses in my bank account. I can't even put excuses in the junk money drawer. But I can take these to the bank if I use them right. It's not that hard to do. You just got to focus and you got to learn. And here's the deal. Seriously, a happy face is stopping you from where you want to be, or a bus ticket is stopping you from where you want to be, or even people who saw my stuff. And here's the deal. I don't worry about revealing niches on my YouTube channel because no one copies them. Weird, damnedest thing. Like a video will be watched, like my lottery video, lottery toolbar. I showed them live. I built this. You go search it later. You guys will love this video. It's actually in the Simple Sites course in its entirety. But here's the deal. The lottery one, I made a video. I showed how I built it live. Let's see. Chrome. Or is it Firefox? Lottery. I had a video. I actually built this site live. I went on a webinar, and I hit refresh as I made money. That day, I made, I think it was $1,360 on a lottery website. And I gave away a lottery toolbar. And the lottery toolbar actually is still available. And no one copies the site. I'm like, really? No one copies? Tariq says 3 strikes for 3. I don't know what you mean for that. Tariq, you're just doing it wrong. Like, I tried to add network at LinkedIn and whatever, error. Do a different one. And if you can't get paid traffic, do free traffic. Guys, when I was in the smiley face market and the download market, I went for every traffic method possible. Why? Because I knew there was $5,000 a day in that market. I was like, I'm going to get free traffic. I'm going to get paid traffic. I get this traffic. I get that traffic. I made a video where I like put my voice with a talking smiley face. Like, that's how much I wanted traffic. Like, I didn't sit there and go, well, Facebook didn't like my ad. Make a new ad. Do it. Do what you got to do. Like, if your job, if you went to your job tomorrow and they're like, you're fired if you don't get different shoes. Actually, true story. A guy threatened to fire me because I didn't get different shoes. And I told him, when you hired me, you didn't tell me I need them. So I'm going to fight on that one. And I did fight on that one. And I won. And the guy was like, whatever, you're our best salesman. So wear your shoes. At any rate, if you went into your job tomorrow and the guy said, those shoes are not going to work or you're fired, would you go home and cry and be like, I'm going to get fired, honey? I mean, I got the wrong shoes. And then you went in the next day and he's like, nope, red doesn't work. You would go in there. You'd buy a damn shoe store full of shoes. And you'd be like, I'm going to try them out because if I lose my job, I lose my money. So I'm going to wear the right shoes that he tells me to do. But for some reason, when people get online, they're like, well, Marcus, the search engine and the affiliate network said I don't have enough experience. Well, go to a different affiliate network. Or say I'm working with a mentor. Or do what you got to do to make it happen. Get the different shoes. So many people are like, oh, I'm stuck with these shoes. I'm going to get fired because I don't have these shoes. Marcus, what am I going to do? Right? Type it in the box. Say, I'm getting new shoes. I'm going to do it. I'm going to make it happen. Because, guys, who's in charge of this? You're in charge of it. Okay, now, if Tariq had Simple Sites, he could probably submit his stuff and say, Marcus, help me out. Help me get accepted. Help me get these things and do it. And we'll help him out. We'll be like, hey, yeah, of course your ad's getting denied because you used the word this or whatever, and we'll help you with that, right? And that's the deal. We want to give you guys awesome stuff with no excuses, and we want to make it work. Carol says she's getting new shoes. We're going to get shoes, right? I had to wear my old shoes because my other ones got wet when I came home from workout. It was pouring rain. But do what you got to do, all right? So that's what you do. You make it happen. So you might be saying, well, Marcus, we can't all do this. What about like all the other people? Like the guy on Amazon, he's like, man, we can't all do this. Like people are selling stuff for beta fish on Amazon. Well, yeah, those people aren't getting their traffic from Google. Go get your traffic from Google, which is cool, right? So the question is, what will you do? Because this doesn't matter what you learn. It matters what you do. What do you do? Like, Marcus, I bought the Guru product. I got this guy years ago. I hope I still have the recording. This guy calls me up. He's this old guy. And he calls me up on the phone. He's like, Marcus, I bought all your ebooks. I bought all your CDs. And I'm not getting anywhere. All you want me to do is buy stuff, buy stuff, buy stuff. And he was really mad, and he actually cussed me out at the end of the call. But we played it for years. We thought it was the funniest damn thing in the world. And the fact of the matter is the guy never did anything. And I'm like, dude, you could buy my product and like not log in or not watch the video and not set up a site. If you never do anything, you're not going to get anything. And like Tariq, you got to be adaptable. You can say, I'm going to go to Bing. There we go. I'm going to go here. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do, right? Martin says, I'll say this about Amazon. I have Amazon associates and I reviewed the Amazon products for beta fish on my Facebook. That's good, but Amazon only pays 4%. I don't want 4%. I want 50 or at least 30 or 100 if I could get it. I want a lot of money. I don't want a little money because I know if I get 100 people to buy and I'm only getting 4% of a $10 book, I'm going to be broke. I don't want to be broke. I want to make money. Maximize every click. Okay, yeah, but it's something. Yeah, but it's not enough. Do better. How happy would you be if I told you, hey, look, you made 3 sales and you got 35 cents from Amazon? Could have made $80 over here. Could have made $80. And that's a deal. You are one step away from making it work. I was talking to a guy yesterday. He comes on. He's like, Marcus, I got 400 clicks. I feel like crap. I got 400 clicks. I got 1 sale. I got X amount of people to opt in. He's like, I'm discouraged. And I'm like, don't be discouraged, dude. You got 400 people. You got this many to opt in. You got a sale which paid for your ads. You broke even. You are 1 little millimeter from making the thing work. Here's what you do. Go do it. Make it work. And when you go do it, you make it work. And if it doesn't work, you say, well, why? Okay, well, now that many people didn't opt in or I didn't get the sale or whatever. If the dude got 3 sales, he'd be profitable. You get 3 sales a day, you're really profitable. It's all numbers. It's all simple. And here's the deal. We talked about stories in the beginning. The internet doesn't care about your story. Best thing ever. This is what I was going to say earlier. Best thing I ever learned in recovery, in alcohol recovery, was standing up in front of a bunch of strangers, which a lot of people are scared to death to talk in front of people. And I was scared because it was like personal stuff. And they're like, tell your story. And I stood up in front of a bunch of people and told my story. And it is all the details. I was like, man, here you go. And I kept some details out because it's like, hey, some people don't need to know certain things. But I told the story. And here I am. And I'm expecting people to like cry. I'm expecting people to come talk to me. And I'm expecting like a bunch of reactions and people to be emotionally driven. And you know what I got? I got 20 people who said, thanks for sharing. Next person, please. And that was the biggest eye-opening moment of my life because I told my story. And ever since I was a kid, I would tell my story and someone would feel bad. I'd tell my story and someone would cry. I'd tell my story, someone would take me out for ice cream. Older in life, I told my story, people would buy things. I told this, people would feel this. And here I am in a room. I just tell like the most vulnerable story I can tell. And I'm like holding back tears. And they say, thanks for sharing next. What about my story? The internet doesn't care about your story. Only you do. And only you are going to let it stop you as much as you're going to. Yeah, my story's happened. My story's happened. That's fine. That's good. But do they define me? Do they hold me back? Yeah, when I drank, they did. I said, oh, man, I'm a victim. Man, you know what? When I was a kid, this sucked. When this happened, this sucked. I'm going to go drink because this sucks. Or I could be like, yeah, here I am. Here I am. This is where I am. This is where you are. You're where you're at right now. Okay? You're watching this training. You might be totally broke. You might be pretty well off. You could be watching this in your van down by the river if you're Chris Farley, who is awesome. Great comedy guy. Or you could be watching this at the library. I got a lot of people who watch me all over the place. And you could say, my story's going to stop me, but woe is me, I'm in the library. Or it could be like, I'm in the damn library. I got books behind me. I got all the knowledge in the world. Books behind. I could go get books about wedding design. And I could learn about wedding design. And I could make a website about wedding design right here in this damn library. And I can make it happen. And I have students who have made it happen from the library because they didn't even have internet access at a home that they lived in that was shared with other people. So, is your story going to stop you? Going to make it work? Johnny says, where do you build bridge pages to get the email? Johnny, get the Simple Sites course, simplesitesbonus.com. Learn the landing page stuff. There's a software. You click a button, you'll have a page that collects emails in literally like 5 minutes. Really easy. If you use GetResponse, use a plugin. Just click, no, I don't use Aweber, and post your GetResponse code. Super easy. Now, here's the deal. What are you going to do to get what you want to get? Okay, decide on it. I got my thing. We're going to do the bus thing. We're going to do the bus thing. Okay, and like Affiliate Dad says, he likes my philosophy. That's the key. Your life philosophy is stopping you. If your life philosophy is the gurus make money, I don't make anything, everything sucks, everything's against me, taxes too high, whatever, then you're going to be against it. Right? It's not going to work for you. You need to get a life philosophy that works for you. Hey, how's it going to work for you? A lot of people have a lot of dumb life philosophies, a lot of bad life philosophies. Oh, this, that, whatever. Okay, you're going to have those. But you need a good life philosophy. You need one that says, you know what? Marcus did it. He was down and out. He was in a mobile home that sucked, that was so bad, they didn't even sell it. They bulldozed it. Like that's what happened to the place I lived when I started my business. It got bulldozed. Like trash. It's in the rubbish heap. That's where it is. So you going to let that stop you? I didn't have knowledge back then. Right? My dad taught me a few things about sales, but I learned some things going on, and I just made it happen. And I didn't accept no for an answer. I didn't accept failure as an option. Because, oh, what's your backup plan? I don't have a backup. Backup what? Like, you go sell stuff. Like, if you give away the lottery toolbar or the bus toolbar, you're going to get $3. What's your backup plan? I'm going to go get $3. And I'm going to do it like 100 times a day. That's what I'm going to do, because I know at least 100 people take the bus every day. So I'm going to do it, right? How many of you guys are getting an aha moment? Like, how many of you guys are digging this stuff? Because if you get it, you're going to use it. So you got to ask yourself, how are you going to get the traffic? Will you direct link or will you make a site? How will you build the site? Where will you get the content? How will you increase conversions? How will you revamp, revise, and thrive? And you might be saying, but Marcus, it's so hard. I mean, come on. I can go to ClickBank or Warrior Forum or get some automated software or secret thing. The problem is a lot of people are looking for a fast way to make money. And they're looking for it for like 10 years. This is the funniest thing in the world. People come to me. They're like, Marcus, I want a fast way to make money. How long have you been trying to do it? 10 years. Isn't it already not fast? Right? Like, really? Isn't it already not fast if you've been doing it 10 years? All right, Johnny says, I want to use Google, but I think you can't direct link. Yeah, don't direct link, dude. Yeah, never direct link. Okay, this is just here because we're looking at options. But if you get the Simple Sites course, you're going to learn to build a site that converts, and we never want to direct link because you don't own it. Like, I want to own my traffic. I want to build a list. I want to, like, sell as much as possible. Okay, like the Amazon guy, if he was doing Amazon, that's more or less direct linking. But he's not going to make that much. I want to make a lot. Like, I'm not here to dick around. I'm here to, like, make a living and put my kids through school and buy a house and, live, have a retirement. I'm here to make this work. I'm not here to mess around. So if you're not here to mess around, type in no more messing around. Like, I don't want to mess around anymore. I want to make it work. Okay? Here's the keys to making it work. You need to get to work. It's not hard work. Hard work is the factory guy making 50 grand. I know. My grandpa was a factory guy. He did triple shifts. He had to build a shower in the house so that he'd come home and he didn't wake anyone up. Right? He's like, that's hard work. I sit here in an air-conditioned office in my backyard, and I look at screens, and I talk to you guys, which I actually think is fun. I actually probably have more fun than you guys do on these. And that's what I do. That's not hard. That's not that hard. You just do it. No more messing around. Let's make it happen. You got to start in the right direction. What's the right direction? Finding the right niche. One person here will probably try that bus schedule thing. Right? Probably do it. And take a focused shot. Right? Don't go out there and be like, well, I got the bus thing and I'm going to go on Facebook and get traffic. Why are you going to do that? Some guru said Facebook is good. Is that where the bus people are hanging out? No. They're like hanging out at the bus stop and they're searching Google. That's where they are. Jerry, we'll answer the question in just a minute because I have a special offer for you guys today. And I think the special offer I'm going to give you today is the best offer, hands down, so I think you're going to like it. You got to take focus shots, and you got to set more stuff up. Set some things up. Laser targeted focus to make it work. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'm actually going to start a first of the year. This is the first time I've ever done it at the first of the year, where we're going to do a first of the year Simple Sights Bootcamp. We're going to start hitting the ground running. So in 2019, you're going to be like, I'm hitting the ground running. I'm doing it. We're going to make it happen. I'm going to work with Marcus for the first 12 weeks of 2019, and we're going to make something that works. And we're going to get results as we go along. Now, Simple Sights Bootcamp has historically been the best course I ever offer because it goes through everything in detail. Now, I made it a better course last time when I actually gave you guys a high-ticket niche with it, which is awesome because not only do you work with me for 12 weeks, but I tell you the niche, and we help you set up your site, and we help you work with it, which is awesome, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to do an 8-week plus 4 bonus weeks. So it's a 12-week course, and I'm going to teach you everything. So the first time, so from right now, it is December 22nd. What I want you to do is I want you to sign up for bootcamp, and the next thing you're going to do, so you're going to go over to simplesightsbootcamp.com. Now, you would think, like, to teach you to make money and to do all this stuff would be pretty expensive, but it's actually, like, less than $100 a week, which is, like, nothing, right? Like, think about that. You're thinking about a goal here, and your low-term goal, my junk drawer, has, like, I think we're making $1,000 a week or more than that in my junk drawer, right? So if I can get that in my junk drawer, then I don't think, like, to learn those skills is, like, not worth $100 a week. How many of you guys are like, dude, it would be totally worth that? And then after 12 weeks, if I want to learn more, I can do that. Or if I'm already making money and doing stuff, then I could do that too. But I'm going to learn it because I'm going to make it happen. Now, what we're going to do, you're going to go sign up for the bootcamp. You're going to say, Marcus, I'm in. The first of the year, we're going to start class. You're going to get instant access to some stuff now. And right after you order, so you're going to order this, you're going to fill out the form. Okay? Choose your payment plan. If you pay in full, you save like $500 or $600, which is cool. If you do the pay plan, that's fine too. Doesn't matter. You still get the same access. It's just a pay plan. That's the only difference, okay? Then you're going to fill this out. You're going to click the button. You're going to click Get Instant Access. Now, the first thing I want you to do, after you say, Marcus, no more excuses. I'm going to work with you for 12 weeks. We're going to start off the new year right. I'm not going to get distracted. I'm not going to go through and be like everyone else where by January 11th, I forget about my goal because Marcus is going to be there and we're going to do it. And he's going to show us how to make this work. He's going to give me a niche. First thing I want you to do, go to simplesightsbootcamp.com. I want you to sign up. Okay, sign up here. When you're done signing up, I want you to go to pcmoneymaking.com and I want you to put in a ticket for your high ticket niche. Okay, you're going to get a free niche. That's worth $1,000 on its own. So really, for all the training, I feel bad with this. I didn't even think this through, but really, you're only paying $277. Like, that's absurd. Seriously, that's like what, a quarter a week or something, or like $5 a week or $20 a week, something. It's nothing. So we look at that, and you're going to waste that money on stuff that you probably won't even remember anyway. So here's how it's going to work. I'm going to take you through the boot camp. First of all, you're going to hit the ground running with your own website in a niche I choose. Now, you have been watching on this webinar down there the entire time, the little ticker showing the value of the domains from the high ticket niche. There's ones that's worth $1,013, right? So like that guy paid $997 and he got a domain worth $1,013. So he's already $16 ahead of the game, which is pretty cool. All right, so you're going to do this. You're going to make it work, okay? Now, if you're like our Sri Lanka guy, get Simple Sites. It's $300. You can go to simplesitesbonus.com. You can get that, okay? Simplesitesbonus.com, which, by the way, the price is going up, so you want to get it now. Simplesitesbonus.com. You can get that, okay? Go there, do it. All right, so for the boot campers, we're only taking about 25 people on this. So if you're interested in working with me for the full 12 weeks, getting a niche, getting all the stuff you need, being on webinars live, having personal access, and getting to join us live here in Florida, we're going to probably do that in March or April. So live here in Florida. You could come here 2 weeks or 2 days live in Florida. You come for 2 days, we're at a hotel, we get our computers, we go through everything, we record it so you get everything back, you ask questions, you show me stuff on your laptop, I work with you, right? You just do it. You just go do it. All right, so simplesitesbootcamp.com. Here's some other stuff you're going to get. We're going to teach you week number 1, how to find your niche. Once you learn this, you're going to have the unfair advantage that you think I have. You're going to have it. You're going to be like, Marcus, I get it. I now know how to do this. I can now find niches, like the bus thing. How would you like to be able to be like, bus 19, boom, here's some money. Yay. That's what you're going to learn. Week number 2, how to select your medium. What are you going to do? Are you going to build a blog? Are you going to build a site? Are you going to do YouTube? What are you going to do? We're going to show you how to do it all. Week number 3, how to structure your message. Week number 4, how to build your resource. Week number 5, we're going to show you how to get the right offers. And this is time where we start making money. Now, again, I can't guarantee you'll make anything, all that stuff, but this is where I like to get you guys some results. Week number 6, testing. So, like, if you get results by week number 5 and you're on the payment plan, you haven't even paid for it yet, and you're getting results, which is crazy, which is awesome, right? Week number 5, offers and money. Week number 6, testing. Week number 7, involvement and plugins. Week number 8, ramping up the money, plus 4 bonus weeks. Now, here's some bonuses that we're going to give you. Also, I'm going to show you how to get money online fast. We're going to redo the Make Money Online Fast course that's going to show you how to get results now. Like, I'm talking the same day. I don't know if you'll get them the same day, but I get them the same day, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Now, Mahiv says, what's the difference between Simple Sites Bootcamp and Simple Sites Big Profits? Simple Sites Bootcamp, you get a website. You get a niche from me personally. We're going to build the niche out. You also get 12 weeks of private training. You can come to a live meeting here in Florida, and you're going to get all these other bonuses. We're going to teach you traffic getting, video making, screen cams and webinars, list building, money getting. You'll finally get how this business fits together so you can profit. Here's some special bonuses for the people who join on this webinar for our New Year's special. You're going to get the Simple Sites Anniversary Edition, $9.97 value. Marcus is going to help you learn to create a product in your market. If you saw my video a few weeks ago about creating products, you're going to know this is worth its weight in gold. You're going to learn my software creation secrets, which is worth millions of dollars in sales for me personally. You're going to learn download profits. So if you want to do the bus niche, come on down. I'm going to show you how to do that with a Facebook site and a MySpace site that I had as an example, and the Lotto site and plenty of others. I've done downloads for years. We're going to show you how to outsource things and guidance in getting things built and outsource. We're going to give you a CPA marketing class and a pay-per-click marketing class, and we're going to show you how to get free traffic. And as a bonus, we're going to build your site, we're going to get your niche, and I'm going to give you a 30-minute private strategy webinar with me personally. That means you get on the webinar, just me and you, private through GoToWebinar, or sometimes we use Zoom. Get on there private, we talk about your stuff. You tell me your story, you tell me what you want to do, tell me what you've been trying, I'll give you a plan to make it work. There is nothing like this. I don't do these unless people pay a lot of money, so you're going to get this as well. We're going to show you content creation, site setup, backlinking, product creation, high search rankings, and more. The value of this is well over $10,000, right? I mean, you think about it, like the live meeting, those are $2,500 on its own. The website, $1,000 on its own. Teaching you how to build a product, probably $2,500. I think the last time I sold it, it was either $24.97, and the time before that, it was like $5,000, which is crazy. So you guys are getting everything, and you get to come here live and everything. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for you to be personally trained by someone who's been in the business for over 19 years. Guys, I've been at this for 19 years, and I still don't know how to put the right number in the box, but it's been 19. Plus, you're going to get access to designers, programmers, and more. Here's the deal. Don't try to do too much. Right now, you've been trying to do too much. You've been trying to do, you're like, Marcus, I'm over here doing this. I'm doing this. I'm going to learn Facebook. I'm going to learn Instagram. Too much. Focus. Get rid of the stuff that's not working. Like for me, Instagram doesn't pay that much money. Is it worth it? Probably not. I'm probably going to X that out because for the amount of time I spend, not really worth it. YouTube, very worth it. Pay-per-click, very worth it. Other stuff, very worth it. Some things, not so much. Focus on what is worth it. Far too many people try to be entrepreneurs. They don't focus on what's going to work. Now, what we're going to do is we're actually going to have a go to work with Marcus day so you can see the things I focus on. So I'm going to turn on my computer. We're going to have a private webinar, and you're just going to come to work with me. Be like, what's Marcus doing today? Be like, check it out. I'm writing this email. Oh, hey, Marcus, why'd you do that? Oh, I did that. It'd be like a little kid going to work with dad, learning how to do stuff. and we're going to show you how it works, and you're going to learn it, and you're going to be able to ask questions all day. You do that for like an 8-hour day. You're going to learn it. Next, live meeting in Florida, which is cool. Now, here's the deal. You can sign up at the payment plan. It's a great deal. It's like $19.97 or something. But right now on this webinar, if you sign up at simplesitesbootcamp.com, we are starting the first of the year. Okay, you need to sign up today because we're only taking so many people. Now, we're going to get your high ticket niche started before. So do it now. You're going to sign up right now on this page. You're going to say, Marcus, I'm in. Whichever pay plan you use, cool. Sign up here. Okay, when you're done, make sure you go to pcmoneymaking.com and put in your ticket. So you're going to go submit a ticket. You're going to click on high ticket niches. Say, hey, I just signed up for boot camp or whatever. Okay, and then you're going to go in here. And you're going to say, this is what I need for my high ticket niche. And it'll walk you through it all. Super easy. So that's what I want you to do. If you guys are really ready to make this work and you're tired of all the junk and you kind of like me and you're like, Marcus, I like your stuff. I think I can learn from you. Then what I want you to do is go to simplesitesbootcamp.com, sign up. We're going to answer some questions here in just a minute. So as you guys get signed up, type your questions in the box and we will get you guys taken care of. And let's see how we're doing. On time. But that's the deal, guys. No more excuses. We got to make it work, and we got to cut out the reason that it's not working. You got to say, Marcus, I'm in this to win this. 2019 is going to be my year. And here's the deal. If I only teach you how to make, I think, $4 a day? Let's see. No, $3 a day, something like that. $3 a day. No, less than that. What is it? $3.50 a day. If I could teach you how to make $3.50 a day, you'll make your money back. How many of you guys know beyond a shadow of a doubt that I could teach you to make $3 a day? Like, dude, Mark, seriously, like one bus ticket, like one transit guide thing, and I make that. So if I could show you how to get one download a day, there you go. Done deal, right? You will make your money back that year. Now, I can't guarantee you'll make anything because I don't know what you're going to do. But, like, look at this. $3.35. If you got one download a day, like, that would be your money back. If you get 10 downloads a day, which, seriously, not that hard, then you make 10x your money. Like, it's really not that hard. Now, what's more important than the money you could make is what you're going to learn. Because what I've learned has taken me from everything. Like, I've actually had my business. I started from nothing. I was able to have my kids, have a good life, buy houses in California, move our family across the country. I was also able to pay myself through rehab, and it worked. Like, I was there, actually made more money while in rehab than it cost for it, and rehab's not cheap, by the way. And I was able to, like, bounce back. In 2013, 13 years after I started my business, I was almost done, almost out. And boom, I was able to come back quick. 2006, almost lost everything. Boom, made it work. Got to do it, right? Really, really cool. You got to focus. You got to make it happen. You got to do what you got to do. Tariq says, I literally only have $112 in my bank. Get Simple Sites on the payment plan. Go to simplesitesbonus.com, right? Go there and be like, I'll buy it on the payment plan. Right? He says he does Uber Eats or whatever. Go drive some food around. Do what you got to do to make it work. I remember I bought when I had very little money in the bank, but I was like, I'm going to make it work. I made it a must. I didn't say, oh, well, you know, I kind of want to do this or whatever. I made it a must. I said, there is no failure. There is no not going to work. There is no backup plan. This is going to work. And if I'm in your corner, like if you guys join the boot camp and you're like, dude, Marcus is in my corner. He's going to help me with this. Right? He's going to help me make everything work. I'm going to walk through it with him, right? And I'm going to make it work. John says, what CPA network do you mostly use? Whichever one has the offer I need. Whichever one has the offer I need. So if it's Max Bounty, I'll use Max Bounty. If it's a different one, I'll use a different one. But I'm not tied to any network. I want the offer that's going to work for me, right? So like if I was going to run the bus ticket offer, I would go to Toro Advertising. I've never used them, but that's where I'd go. Right, so there we go. So do what you got to do to get where you need to go. I think for those of you who can do the boot camp, I think you guys are going to love it. And we're going to have a riot when we hang out together in Florida. I remember last time this guy was like, man, I didn't know you were such a funny guy. And he was just like cracking up the whole time. And he thought I was a funny guy. He was probably looking at my face and not listening to my jokes, but at least I was able to make him laugh, right? Which was pretty cool. So if you guys can do that, Simple Sights Bootcamp is the best way to go. Historically, this has been where most of my successful students are. I remember I had one guy, John. This guy was huge. He was like 6'9", and he wanted to go to our live meeting, and it was halfway through boot camp. And he's like, Marcus, I only have $700. Can I come? And I was like, yeah, we're halfway through it. Whatever, just you can come. And I let him in because he was just a nice guy, and he'd been trying other stuff, and I figured I'd give him a discount, help him out or whatnot. And he came. He showed up, and he had no money. Like, I remember he was like, dude, I want to go to the dinners. We had these private dinners where you could pay and have dinner. And he was like, I can't afford to have dinner, you know. I have to go down here. And I'm like, dude, whatever. Just sit here. Here's your dinner. We just bought him dinner, and he really liked it, and he appreciated it. And I felt good. I was like, hey, cool. We got him dinner, and he hung out with us and everything like that. And he went home, and this was in November. The live meeting was in November, and the next time I heard from him was January 11th. And he's like, Marcus, I'm making $11,000 a month now. I'm like, dude, that's awesome. And he's like, I'm going to buy your boot camp now because, hey, you know what? I didn't pay it in full last time, so I'm going to buy it now. And what else do you have to buy? And last I heard from him, he's still doing that well. Most of his money was on the toolbars that I'm teaching you how to do, which is cool. I think he's got some YouTube videos out there floating around. Again, results not typical, implied, or guaranteed. The amount of people who make $11,000 a month or anything like that, I don't even know what it is. It's probably less than 0.0001% because most people don't take action. Now, of the people who take action and really do it and really commit, they can do it, right? You just have to do it. You have to make it a must. And it makes sense, right? Like a lot of stuff out there doesn't make sense. They're like, Marcus, how do I get paid? How does it work? Well, here's how it gets paid. You're going to get paid from Toro if you run this offer, and they're going to send you a check, and you're going to get your traffic. That's how you're going to do it. That's what you're going to do. And you got to focus, and you got to make it happen. Guys, if you want to make this happen and you want to make it a must, and again, remember, talk to your accountant about this, but if you buy now, you can write it off on your 2018 taxes, which is cool. You should be able to. I don't know if you can for sure. Talk to your accountant, but 9 times out of 10, you usually can. I know December is usually when I buy all the stuff that I've been meaning to buy for the business because it's like, hey, let's put that on there. So really cool. All right, so get signed up, simplesightsbonus.com. Here's some frequently asked questions we get about the bootcamp. Sorry, simplesightsbootcamp.com. Okay, if you're on a budget, don't worry. Go to simplesightsbonus.com, sign up there. If you can afford the bootcamp, do it. It'll be the best thing you ever did. You get a high-ticket niche, you're going to get all kinds of stuff, which is cool. Okay, frequently asked questions. Number 1, do I have to have cash reserves? If so, how much? Now, a lot of people ask this. What are the costs in addition to my product? Well, you need web hosting. Web hosting is about $60 for the year, so have $60. Okay, if you got that, you're good. We're also going to show you how to get credits for pay-per-click traffic. So the first couple $100 you run are on the house. Okay, when you sign up for the hosting, they give you, excuse me, they give you some traffic coupons. Number 2, doesn't it cost a lot to maintain all your sites? No, actually you can maintain a lot of the sites on one hosting account for about $9 a month or $60 a year. Really cool. Let's see what else we have. Okay. Number 3, do these sites ever run out or stop making money? Now, most of the sites you use, like if you do the Beta Fish one, that's been around forever, it will always be around. If you do mortgages, it'll always be around. MySpace, that one fused out, but hey, I pocketed $2 million in that niche, so I'm not complaining, right? Really cool. So, you just got to look at it. You got to focus. If it's a trend like bell bottoms, obviously that's going to come and go. If it's something that goes long-term, it'll work. Number 4, do I have to be techie? No, I'm actually not that techie. Actually, all my tools and stuff are made by outsourcers. Half of my outsourcers are annoyed because I usually ruin the things they make. So you don't have to be techie. You don't have to worry about it. Number 5, what's the catch? Now, here's the deal. You guys might be thinking that this is too good to be true. You might be like, what? No one takes us under their wing. No one gives us, no one walks us through everything and makes it work. Well, actually, we do. First off, I want to make sure you're serious and ready. So only sign up for this if you're like, Marcus, I'm ready to cut the excuses, cut the crap. I'm ready to make it work. If you're that person, join be the best decision you ever make in terms of affiliate marketing. Okay, now it does take some work. We're going to show you the work to do. But all the hard stuff is done because I've done all this. I've paved the path before you. It's like they say, if you're in the jungle, take the path that is like looks like feet print, because those people walked it, and obviously they made it somewhere. So let's take it. I have walked the path. I know what works. I know what's going to get you going down a rabbit hole. I know what's going to make you make it work. And if you look at this and you say, Marcus, I'm willing to invest pennies on the dollar to make this work, literally $12.77 is nothing. We are raising the price on this after the pre-orders are done. So if you want to save money, you need to join during this webinar by 12 o'clock Eastern, which is in 29 minutes. So awesome. All right, so let's take some questions while you guys are getting sorted out. Again, that's simplesitesbootcamp.com. We are only taking 25 spots. I don't know how fast it'll go because this is kind of a soft sell. I'm not really hitting it hard because, like, you either want it or you don't. You either want the results or you don't. You just got to do it. Okay, Tariq says, I will pay more, of course. I wouldn't feel right getting this much training for this little. Not to mention hundreds of people Marcus has given financial freedom. Exactly. Like, I get people all the time that are like, dude, like, it's great because I started going to the marketing meetings again. I stopped for a while because when I got sober, I was a little worried about the drinking at them. But I started going again this year, and I get kind of freaked out when people recognize me because they're like, dude, Marcus, I didn't realize you were that short. Because I'm like 5 feet tall, and no one believes it until they actually see me, because 5 feet tall is pretty short, right? And they come up and they're like, dude, Marcus, you like changed my life. I remember years ago, one guy wanted to take a picture with me. He's like, I got to take a picture with you because every Saturday, my daughter and I watch your videos, and I literally am financially free. I'm retired. My house is paid. Everything's done because of what you taught me in those videos. And my daughter is going to be flipping out that I actually met you because we do this together and she does stuff. And, you know, it was really cool because it's like, wow, it changes someone's life. And a lot of people's lives have been changed. I've seen people who were down and out in tears when they met me. And they're like, I've tried everything and nothing is working and I'm struggling and I don't know what to do. And guys, they're making it happen. And it's not that hard, and you just got to do it. And one of the things you're going to learn about me is I have the type of brain that has to figure something out. So if you come to me and you're like, Marcus, I'm in your boot camp, and I want to make this work, and this is my website. Like, my brain literally has to come up with a solution. Like, I can't just look at your... That's why sometimes I'm like, no, I'm busy right now, so I'm not going to look at your site, because I know my brain's going to be like, whoop, we're going to focus on this now. So sometimes I look at it, and I'm like, I have to figure out a way to make it work. And as a boot camp student, you guys get me. You guys are going to get, like, 6 months of support. You're going to go through the first 12 weeks. You're going to learn the stuff. You're going to get your site. You're going to make it happen. You're going to go out there. You're going to learn how to make a product. You're going to learn this stuff. At the end of the time, so by March, you're going to have knowledge. By January, you're going to learn to build sites. You might even be getting results. Imagine that. Instead of being like everyone else, dicking around trying to figure out what your New Year's goal is going to be, like, there you go. You're going to go do it. And like Carol says, I have no idea how many people. I don't. Like, most people don't tell me. I remember I got a guy years ago. He comes to me and he's like, Marcus, you don't know me, but I bought your course 6 years ago. And he's like, I don't work anymore. I make $1 million a year, and I don't work anymore, all because of what I taught you. I have other people, like some people. I remember one kid came to me, and this guy came to me, and he learned how to make this. He still makes money today. And for some reason, years later, he decided, like, he didn't like me or whatever, and he wrote bad reviews. And I'm like, you're writing bad reviews, but you paid $97, and you make $10,000 a month off it? Okay, whatever, you know, to each his own. But whatever, for whatever reason, he just didn't like me anymore. But hey, he's making it work. And more than being liked, I don't care if you like me. I care if my family likes me, which is my kids and my wife. That's who I care about liking me. I don't care if you like me. I care if you get results. Right? It's a byproduct because everyone seems to like me. Carl says he's in. Awesome. You got your receipt. You'll get your logins later. We'll help you guys get all that. It is a private class, so sign up on this webinar. Get your receipt. Make sure after you sign up, you go to pcmoneymaking.com and you put in your stuff. But guys, you could look at the videos out there. There's lots of people. I think we have, if you want to watch some videos from people, you can go to simplesitesbigprofits.com, and click on reviews. And these are from tons of people that have come through. So this guy here, this is Jim. Jim was 67 when I met him. He was retiring, and he was living in California, which it's hard to retire in California on a good salary. And he was on a retirement salary, and he was having a hard time. This dude was, he couldn't get it. He used to be like, dude, Marcus, where do I get paper clips? And I'm like, no, Jim, they're not paper clips, like paper clips. They're pay-per-click. And so he finally learned how to do it. And this dude comes to me and he's like, I'm making $7,000 a month on a homework website. He made a site about math because he's kind of a math geek. And he made a site about math to help kids with homework. He directed them to a toolbar about homework. And boom, he was making money. He was like, dude, that's crazy. He still makes money today with it. This guy here got one of our sites. And he actually showed his checks where he's making money. This guy was doing a site. He made like $450 a day. This guy, that's the same guy, 450 in 5 days with the blog profit. This guy, I think he was at our boot camp. And then this guy came to me years ago, and he built sites and made money and did kind of things. I think he made a bunch of money, and then he went into the ministry, which was pretty cool. Andy says I'm the real deal. And if Andy, the Southern dad, says I'm the real deal, then, I don't know what else you could say. The Southern Dad, So, simplesitesbootcamp.com. Get signed up. Here's another testimony. This is a good friend of mine, Esprit. She does all kinds of stuff, and I talk to her every once in a while. I always do free training for her because she's just a friend and a cool person. But she gets a lot of value. Here's another guy. This guy came to bootcamp number 4 years ago. Got good results. Loved it. So, guys, bootcamp is the way to go. If you can swing it, do it, right? Make it work. Do what you got to do. Say, Marcus, I'm in it to win it. I want 2019 to be different. I don't want to mess around. I want to make it different. I want to get results, and let's do it, right? And get in there, simplesitesbootcamp.com. You're going to go here. You're going to fill this out. You see what you get? Lots of cool stuff. There's also unannounced bonuses because as I go through these, I learn about you. And then it's like, hey, Marcus, we need more themes. And I'm like, hey, let's build some more themes for them. Or, hey, Marcus, like half the plugin ideas come from Bootcamp because you guys are like, I wish my site would do this. And I'm like, hey, Andy, not the Southern Dad, my programmer Andy guy. I'm like, hey, Andy, build this plugin. And he builds it for us. And you guys are the first to get them, which is cool. Which is awesome. So simplesitesbootcamp.com. You guys got 22 minutes to get the bonuses from this call if you want to sign up and make it work. Tariq, if you can find a way to make it work, whatever you got to do, even if you just got to get the Simple Sites regular, you can get that at simplesitesbonus.com, which you should do because the price is going up on it, which is cool. Carl, I will Google you at the end and see who you are. He told me to do that, by the way. He said, Google me and see who I am. Do you use squeeze pages or just take traffic to the offer? I always use squeeze pages, and I always build them with my plugins. Okay, and by the way, as a bootcamp person, you get every plugin. So there's, thousands of dollars worth of plugins in there, which is pretty cool too. All right, so simplesitesbootcamp.com. I could just sit here and tell jokes for the rest of the time. Do you guys like jokes? I don't know if I have any good jokes. I might. All right. I looked in the mirror today. That was a good joke. All right. And, yeah, that was pretty funny. What other jokes are there? Cool stuff. All right. So, simplesitesbootcamp.com. Get yourself signed up. And we'll take it from there. But, guys, you're going to be in a small group of 25 people. You guys all get in there. Live. Do I got any dad jokes? Oh, yeah. I always do dad jokes for my kids. And they just think it's terrible. But they laugh. Like, I was so happy the other day. So the kids had their friends over, and they were playing a game. And for some reason, the kids always like us to play. I'm like, it's cool, A bunch of teenagers want to hang out with us. I guess we're still hip and cool and everything. And so they were playing this game, and one of them asked my daughter this question, and they're like, who is the person in the world that makes you laugh the most? And I'm like thinking, okay, it's going to be your sister or someone else. And she's like, my dad. And I was like, dude, that's awesome. That was like the best compliment ever because we do laugh a lot, though. We always crack up, which is fun. All right, so simplesitesbootcamp.com right there on the screen. And any other questions? We'll take it from there. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Mark says, I live right down the road from you in Davis. Well, I hope the Davis is in Florida because we are now not in Vacaville anymore. But I do remember living near Davis. Yeah, we were right down the road from Davis. So really cool. All right, cool. Yes, but I did like Vacaville was pretty cool. We lived there for quite some time. Pretty good. All right, here's some dad jokes we can give you. Let's see here. Want to hear the joke about paper? Never mind. It's terrible. There we go. If you guys have a dad joke, post it in. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Sanjeed said, tell us about the Simple Sites bonus. Okay, good. So Simple Sites bonus is the Simple Sites course where you guys get my software. Looks like this. Okay. Go into the members area. This is the software. Now, Extreme Hypnosis, that's a cool YouTube channel, by the way. I got to check out your videos, but I really like the name of it. He says, what happens if you can't make the live sessions? We actually have a private members area blog where we post all of the live trainings. So you'll get the trainings, and then there's a download. And you can actually download the MP4. So unlike my other trainings where you just get the video, you can actually download it, which is cool. And we also make notes on it, so you can watch it as many times as you want, which is cool. So you don't have to be there live or anything. But what we do is before the class starts is I ask everyone the best time. They use a little survey type thing, and we get the best time, and we use that. Okay, Luis says, how much time to devote daily to it? I would say 45 minutes to 2 hours. If you go over 2 hours, you probably get into info overload range, which is why a lot of you guys are struggling right now. So if you can focus 2 hours on dedicated stuff, that would be great. 45 minutes would be good also. That's no problem there. I have a lot of people who do 45 minutes. And again, remember, in the beginning, it's going to take a lot more time. Later on, it's going to taper off, and you won't have to take that much time. All right, let's get another dad joke in there. Okay. Want to hear a joke about construction? I'm still working on it. All right, let's see here. Argent says, Marcus, I'm a Simple Sites Big Profit student. Can you please give me a simple review on the website I'm building? Yes, I'll be on live chat a little bit after this. I told the kids we'd go to Thai food today because I love Thai food. So we will go to lunch, but I'll be off and on throughout the day. And we'll take a look at your site. You could also put it in as a ticket. Alyssa is our helper on the tickets. She's like my right-hand person, so she gets me your guys' questions and everything. But yeah, the Simple Sites bonus course is this software. Okay, it walks you through everything, so you can learn that. Now, you also get that as part of boot camp as well. Okay, so cool stuff. And for those of people out there who complain about my videos not working, here's the deal. What happens is it's a Chrome add-on. So if you get these videos, these work. But if you get one that doesn't, like it pops up like this, it's just a Chrome add-on. All you need to do is log into the members area, either add the Flash plugin on Chrome, which should be added anyway, or just use, Microsoft Edge or Firefox or whatever. So pretty cool. Martin, I got that one too. What do you call a fake noodle? An impasta. Okay, Mark says, is the Simple Sites course actionable, easy to follow? Yes. Yes, it is like, do this, do this. So you just go through, and on the Simple Sites course, getting started, follow getting started. Okay? Then when you're done with getting started, you go to niche finding. It'll show you how to find a niche. Then it'll go through and go to offers. So it's very, very laid out, very easy. And if you ever get stuck, just ask questions, get us on live chat, whatever you got to do, get us in there. And if you're thinking about getting Simple Sites bonus, do it now because the price is going up as soon as the anniversary edition is out. And if you get it now, you get the anniversary, but you don't have to pay for it. Cool. Okay, Gary, good to see you. Hello from the UK. Fish and chips would be good right now. I like fish and chips. I almost got it dialed in. I can almost make them perfect. Like the last time I made them, they were like right there. So, but I like fish and chips, and my wife is a fish and chips junkie. So, and I know that's not all you eat in the UK, but that's the first thing that came to my head when I thought of the UK. Okay. Let's see. Katie's locked in. Good to have you in there from Kenya. Cool deal. All right. Any other questions before we call it a day? And again, if you do want all the bonuses I mentioned today, which are a lot, go ahead and do it. Tariq says he just got an order on Uber. Awesome. Tariq, buy, and I'm going to give you a niche. So you're going to get the Simple Sites bonus, or I think you said you're going to get the Simple Sites bonus because of your financial issue. But even on that, I'm going to give you a free niche idea when you buy today, because I actually have a niche that works in the Uber niche. So you can make money by not driving on Uber. It's actually a really cool niche. So ask for that. Tell Alyssa that Marcus said it's okay, and she'll give you that niche. Now, we're not going to build your site out, but I'll give you the niche, and I'll give you the domain name. Okay? So that's cool. All right, Carol says, I got Simple Sites this month, and it's full of a lot of stuff. Yes, it is. Make sure you go through it at a good pace. Don't try to get it all. Try to take action. So, like, when you go through and you're taking action, do I have it open yet? By the time you're done with getting started, you should have a site up with plugins. Okay, your hub site, we call it. So that should be your actionable item there. And then you just kind of go through the rest as you go through. So simplesitesbootcamp.com is your best option to make it work in 2019. Cool deal. And because of all the bonuses, there will be no upgrade price. Your upgrade price will be the $12.77. The price is going up as soon as 12 o'clock hits. So in 13 minutes, that price is going to go up. Still get all the bonuses, but you just got to pay like $700 more, or $723 more, or something like that. Whatever the math would be. All right, so cool deal. How many of you guys enjoyed this webinar? Got a lot of good value, got a lot of good motivation, everything like that. Good stuff. Let's see. We could do another fun joke. Let's do another one here. All right. Martin gives us the joke. What do you call cheese that isn't yours? Nacho cheese. That is a dad joke if there ever was one. I like to think I am the funniest dad, and I hope I'm a funny grandpa too when that time rolls around, which is cool. All right. Good deal. Good stuff. All right, so any other questions, we'll go from there, and we'll take it easy and get you guys making some money, hopefully. That's the goal. All right. What's the anniversary edition? That's going to be the new Simple Sites for 2019. I'm calling it the anniversary edition because it'll be 10 years. So it's been 10 years since I started teaching internet marketing. A lot of people don't know this, but I didn't start teaching until 10 years after I did affiliate marketing. Like, I didn't start teaching until well after we had our first $1 million year, which was cool. Okay. Sanji says, it's informative. Why don't you give some discounts for people like me? Because you asked for a discount. Yeah, a lot of times I will, like, help people out, but if they ask, it kind of is a pain. And it kind of diminishes, like, the value of it. Like, I don't think $300 is too much to pay for it. And if you think it is, go watch my free stuff. Go make $300 and then buy it. Or pocket your $300 and be like, whatever, Marcus shouldn't charge $300 even though I made money, right? I mean, you could do that too if you want. I mean, yes, do not text and drive. That's not cool. I think that was a dad joke or something. I don't know. But it's not a joke in my house. If my kids are texting and driving, they lose their stuff. Sanjeev says, yeah, sure, sir. Well, he just wants free money. Like, you know, that's cool. I mean, I get lots of people that want free money, and they say, well, Marcus has a lot of money, so, you know, let's get free money. And one, I don't have a lot. I mean, I do okay, but I don't have a lot. Two, your mindset's wrong. Like, if you're like, well, Marcus has a lot of money, he should just teach me free because he has, then your mindset's off. You're never going to make it. I could give you $10,000 right now, and you're not going to work it. Sanjeev says, Marcus, I watched all your videos, but you didn't show how to set up Google AdWords. Okay. So he watched all my videos. So Sanjeev says what a lot of people say. They say, Marcus, I've watched all your videos. Guys, there ain't no one on this training that's watched all my videos. I guarantee it. No one. Even Sanjeev. And I'm going to prove it. Because you go to YouTube, like this. And he says, I watched all your videos, but you didn't show how to set up Google AdWords. Okay. How to set up Google AdWords. I think I do teach it. There it is. So, Sanjeev, you're wrong. You want free stuff because you're being too lazy to actually go look for free videos. So, I don't reward that. Yeah. I don't think that's cool, right? I don't think, like, if you can't Google something, then you shouldn't be an internet marketer. If you come to me and you say you've watched all my videos, that's the most insulting thing ever. You could be like, I've watched a lot of your videos. That's cool. If you say I've watched all your videos, I'm like, no, you haven't. Like, I got a guy, he came to me, he's like, Marcus, I got Simple Sites, Big Profits, and I watched all your videos. And he ordered an hour earlier. And I'm like, dude, there's like 100 hours of video. You didn't watch them, or they'll come to me 2 days, I watched all your videos. You couldn't, unless you watched them nonstop, you're not doing it. You're messing around with yourself if you think that is what's going to get you successful, right? That's the deal. We're not going to result to insulting him. Like I'm sure Sanjeev is a good guy, and I just want to point him in the right direction, which is cool. And I think we did. So Sanjeev, go watch that. And I guarantee you can make money with my free stuff. It might take you a lot longer. It might be a lot more difficult. You might have to learn things the hard way, but you can do it. Like there is enough training out there that I've provided that will show you how to do it. So not having money should not be an excuse, right? So you got to do it. Now, buying my course, like if you get in Simple Sites Bootcamp, dude, seriously, that's going to be a game up, right? You're going to level up. You'll be like, I'm in Marcus's inner circle. Like I'm in his dudes. We're the bros. We hang out every week, couple times a week. We talk about marketing. We talk about this stuff. We help each other. You know, we go through it, and you also get help from your other students as well. Simple Sites Bootcamp, I stopped doing it for about 5 years, purely because I didn't think to do it. I don't know why. But we brought it back this year, and this will be the second one, and they're awesome. So simplesitesbonus.com, get in there, make it work, and you can go from there. Santana says, if I do the 2 hours recommended, how long before I can have an ad up and running? You can make an ad in 30 minutes, right? Like, you go watch a video on how to make an ad, you'll be in there in like 30 minutes. Not that hard. Okay, you can have a website built, like the way that I teach you. So when you get your boot camp, so go to simplesitesbonus.com, sign up for the boot camp. You'll get instant access to the Simple Sites. You'll get instant access to be able to get your high-ticket niche. And then go in and start building a site, which is cool. Luis, if you have a private question, go on live chat. So you could go here. So if you want to go live chat, you go to simplesitesbootcamp.com, right like this. Scroll to the bottom. You're going to see this button here. Click this. This thing will pop up. And then you say, I want to talk to Marcus. Put your name, put your question, put your email, click start chat. You'll be talking directly with me because right now I'm the only one on there. So Louise, look forward to talking to you. And anyone else. Okay? It's a cool deal. simplesitesbootcamp.com is your ticket to 2019. Martin said he did Google Ads while on the video. Yeah, it doesn't take much time at all. Like, it's really, really simple. All right, guys, I'm going to close off the webinar. You got 6 minutes to save lots of money. If you want to get me on live chat and ask a quick question, we can do that. But I'm going to go to lunch soon, so just be ready. And let's make money. simplesitesbootcamp.com. Get the bonuses. Meet me live. Get on the training. Make 2019 work for you. Let's do it. I want to see you be my next success story. And we'll tell dad jokes and all kinds of jokes all the time. And we'll have fun while making money. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you on the inside at simplesitesbonus.com. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next training.